Hey little cuties, Bemi here, and welcome to a super fun and festive video. I thought I'd bring you guys along for my holiday decorating and also a couple of DIYs that I did. I decided to change up my holiday theme decor this year to more naturey vibes. And I thought I would take you guys with me. Our first DIY is a Starry Garland. You'll need a hot glue gun, hot glue sticks, an X-Acto knife or other sharp instrument, a pencil, some scissors, twine, some star stencils, and some cardstock. So firstly, you want to start out by measuring how much twine you need. I found some random calculator online that said you needed 9 feet per foot of tree. I used 40 feet. For this, you are going to just go ahead and cut out your stars. You may want to use some sort of a mat behind this. I did not because these are my craft tables and I don't really care if I cut them up all that much. But you should probably use something underneath your stars. Okay, once those are all cut out, go ahead and trace those with your pencil onto your cardstock. I personally just traced one set onto one piece of cardstock and then used about 4 or so sheets of cardstock and just cut everything out at once. If you want your stars to look prettier and more uniform, I would just cut them out one sheet at a time. I personally wanted it to have maybe a little more of a rugged vibe. If you don't want that, do not cut everything out at once. Once you have all of your stars cut out, go ahead and grab your twine. I was trying to figure out where I wanted my star, if I wanted it like directly on the end or not. And then all you do is just put a dab of hot glue, stick your twine in the glue. I decided to put a little extra glue over the back of the twine just to make sure that it all stayed in. And go ahead and repeat this process throughout your entire length of twine. I decided to put each star about 12 inches apart from each other. I honestly feel like I could have put them a little bit closer because once I got to the bottom of my tree, as you can imagine, I saw less stars. It does look quite minimal. It does look really clean and nice, but I feel like I could have gone a little extra with the stars, you know what I'm saying? So just go ahead, continue that until you are all done, and then we can put this bad boy on the tree. And would you look at that, a nice big mess of Starry Garland. Now we'll throw that up on the tree, and then after this I decide to add a little bit more decoration. I put on some cute little red berries that I got at Daiso, and that's all the decoration that I used. No ornaments or anything like that, and we are done with that part. Now for the twig tree topper. You'll need some twigs, string, hot glue gun again, and you guessed it, hot glue sticks. For this, I would use the amount of twigs per points of star. I wanted a 5-pointed star, so I used 5 twigs. Go ahead and glue each intersection of the twigs with your hot glue just to make sure it stays all together. Also, don't forget scissors to cut your string. And go ahead and on the tips of your, or the points, I guess, of your star, tie your string around. This isn't really going to keep it in place since you've already hot glued it. You could skip the hot glue and just tie it. I wanted a little extra secure, but to also look like it's a little more primitive, so I tied the string on. I also feel like you should plan out where your twigs are gonna go before you start gluing things down. And make sure that you do glue every intersection. I forgot about a few, and then my star ended up a little bit wobbly, but that's okay. Once you're finished with this, just go ahead, make sure all of your points are tied, and then we can put this guy up on our tree. Isn't she a beaut? Let's put her up. And here I just decided to tie my fairy lights around it to stick it to the tree, and that worked out pretty good. So here is just me decorating the rest of my apartment. I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. This was a little more of a fun video. I think it's just a little more festive. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts, comments, tips, tricks, or suggestions. I'd love to hear them. Also, happy holidays for whatever holiday that you celebrate. And I really hope this season is a good one for everyone. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Go ahead, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you little cuties in the next one. Bye!